They said AI would help workers, not replace them. But fast forward to today, warehouses are empty, offices are quiet, and robots are working overtime. From McDonald's self-order kiosks to Amazon's fully automated fulfillment centers, the message is loud and clear. Human labor is becoming obsolete. But here's the shocking truth. Companies aren't replacing workers with AI just to cut costs. There's something much deeper, a hidden economic shift that's quietly transforming the entire foundation of modern capitalism. For years, we were told automation would make life easier, that AI would take over the boring stuff, while humans focused on creativity and strategy. But that's not what's happening. Instead, corporations are aggressively replacing entire departments. Not just workers, but entire workforces. Customer support, automated, content writing, done by ChatGPT, marketing analytics, AI handles it better than humans ever could. And the reason goes far beyond efficiency. Behind every layoff, behind every automation announcement, lies a financial motive that most people don't see. Because in the age of AI, it's not just about profit margins, it's about control, scalability, and shareholder power. This is the real reason companies are replacing workers with AI, and it reveals a future where humans might not just lose jobs, but influence, income, and relevance. 1. The efficiency lie. Let's start with the excuse companies love to use. AI improves efficiency. Sure, the AI doesn't take breaks, doesn't get sick, and doesn't ask for a raise. But efficiency isn't the real goal. The true motive is infinite scalability, the ability to make money without human limits. Humans need sleep. Machines don't. Humans make errors. AI learns from them. Humans negotiate salaries. AI works 24/7 for free, forever. To corporate giants, AI isn't an upgrade. It's an escape hatch from the human economy. Because once your workforce is digital, you're no longer bound by labor laws, unions, benefits, or geography. You can scale your company globally without hiring a single person. This isn't efficiency, it's the death of the traditional workforce. 2. The silent war on wages. For decades, wages have been a constant battle between workers and corporations. But AI changed the battlefield. Why pay a human $50,000 a year when a one-time AI investment of $10,000 can do the same job forever? It's not personal, it's arithmetic. And companies are doing the math. A report from Goldman Sachs estimated that AI could replace 300 million full-time jobs worldwide. That's not an accident, that's a plan. AI allows corporations to reduce labor costs to near zero while increasing output exponentially. It's the perfect capitalist machine, one that produces, sells, and scales without ever needing a paycheck. The result? Mass layoffs on one side, record profits on the other. But here's the dark twist. This isn't just about replacing workers, it's about replacing human leverage. Because when you remove workers, you remove the only thing that gives ordinary people power in the system: their ability to withhold labor. AI doesn't strike, it doesn't quit, and that makes it the ultimate weapon against workers. 3. Data is the new labor. But here's where things get even more interesting. Even as companies remove human workers, they still need humans, just in a different way. AI runs on data, and data comes from us. Every search, every click, every scroll is human labor, transformed into machine intelligence. When OpenAI trains a model like GPT, it uses billions of human-generated words. When Tesla trains its self-driving cars, it relies on millions of human driving hours. So while it looks like companies are replacing humans, what they're really doing is harvesting us in a new way. We've become the raw material, not for products, but for algorithms. We're no longer paid for our labor, we're mined for our data, and that data powers the very AI that's taking our jobs. It's a paradox that humans built AI, and now AI is slowly making humans unnecessary. 4. The investor's dream machine. If you want to understand why this shift is happening so fast, follow the money. Wall Street and venture capital firms have found a gold mine in AI automation. AI companies don't have employees, they have models. They don't need HR, payroll, or healthcare. That means more profits, fewer risks, and endless scalability. To an investor, AI is the perfect asset. It doesn't unionize, it doesn't demand higher wages, and it improves itself over time. That's why you see companies like Nvidia, OpenAI, and Anthropic receiving billions in funding overnight. Investors don't just see technology, They see a new economic model, a world where the cost of production approaches zero, a world where capital, not labor, drives 100% of growth. It's not that companies hate workers, it's that AI has made them optional. 5. The corporate domino effect. Once one company automates, others have to follow. If your competitor cuts 40% of costs using AI and you don't, you're done. That's how the domino effect begins. This is why industries are being reshaped overnight. Retail is switching to self-checkout AI. Call centers are being replaced with voice bots. Copywriters are being replaced by GPT-powered content engines. Even video editors, designers, and accountants are now under threat. Every company wants to stay competitive, and AI is no longer optional. But what's scary is the speed. Technological shifts used to take decades. Now they take months. The average worker doesn't even have time to adapt. 6. The disappearing middle class. As corporations grow richer with AI, the wealth gap widens. AI doesn't distribute profits evenly, it centralizes them. A handful of tech companies control the most powerful AI models. That means the profits flow upward to executives, shareholders, and billionaire founders. Meanwhile, millions of displaced workers face unemployment, underemployment, or unstable gig work. This creates what economists are calling the AI divide, a new economic class system. On one side, those who own AI. On the other, those who are replaced by it. This isn't just about jobs, it's about who owns the future. Because as AI takes over labor, ownership becomes the only path to wealth. If you don't own the technology, you are the technology. 7. The human cost. It's easy to talk about numbers, like profits, productivity, scalability, but the human cost is harder to measure. Entire communities are built around jobs that are disappearing. Truck drivers, retail workers, factory operators, even creatives, all facing extinction-level disruption. And the irony? We built AI to serve us, but we never stop to ask what happens when it surpasses us. We thought AI would make us free. Instead, it's making us replaceable. So, why are companies really replacing workers with AI? Not because they hate humans, not even because they love technology, but because AI gives them something no human workforce ever could: infinite growth, zero resistance, and total control. It's the ultimate corporate fantasy and the ultimate human challenge. But the story isn't over, because if AI is the new form of labor, then ownership is the new form of freedom. The question isn't how to stop automation, it's how to own a piece of it. Because the future will belong to those who don't just work for AI, but build with it. And in that future, you'll either be replaced by AI or empowered by it. The choice, as always, starts now.